Our city is your city. Come share it with us.
Hello and welcome here to beautiful Kingston, Ontario, home of the Queens Gales here at Richardson Stadium. My name is Jacob Ewing. It's day 2 of AA Girls Soccer OFSAA, and we've had already 2 games today, and we go on to game number 3. Kickoff here between Holy Trinity, the Titans, against a team we've already seen earlier today in Bishop McDonald, the Celtics. The Celtics took a 4-0 victory over Garneau in our first game of the day. And just checking now if Holy Trinity played earlier today. I would not be surprised if this is their first game of the day, though. And it is confirmed. This is their first game of the day. So the Celtics having maybe a bit of advantage, already having maybe be warmed up for a little bit. Mind you, they did have about an hour and a half break in between games. But nonetheless, could it be an advantage? We have an early corner here for the Celtics. We'll see who steps up to take it. But we already have if you watched that game earlier and you're just viewing in to watch some awesome OFSAA action, you already know some of these star players for the Celtics team. Going for the corner will be Frazier. She'll send it in near side. Nice save from the keeper as she gets her first action and hands on the ball to start this game off. Up in the air, nice touch back down to Frazier. And it'll make its way back to the back line. So both these teams going to, especially, the key thing is here for Holy Trinity, just get the legs moving, get some warm-up in, get the chemistry going as here it comes into the offensive end. Will be turned over. No. Bitterman just dance around a little bit, play it back to her back line. They'll try to play it up the line here. Getting pressured by 2 defenders. Nice turnover there. And here comes Bitterman. Bitterman with a teammate down the line. She'll give it to her. Going on a run. The defender, a little bit flat-footed, but doesn't matter. Able to get her to back off. Back to Bitterman. Bitterman outside the box. A nice turnover there by Perot. Bitterman will get it back. She'll take a look up. Make a nice little play, and they'll play it back to their back line. Outside they go. Peverly. Nice challenge there by a Titans midfielder to shut that down. Down the line. Chasing it is the right winger, Ho. Ho trying to cut in. She'll try a tight angled shot just wide. And so that will kill any sort of momentum the Celtics were bringing. It's going to be a very fast-packed game. You can already see here both these teams bringing the pace, which is good to see early. Far goal kick all the way to Jezzo. Chasing it there was Hunt. Scott on the back line. Hunt still pressuring for Holy Trinity. Back to Scott. Scott will play it up. 50-50 there in the midfield. Here's Frazier. Frazier trying to get it off quickly. Pressured by Risordo. And they'll switch it around. Nice switch there by the Celtics, and they find a gap, so they play it up. They'll look for one more. Ineffective, though, up the line. Here's Perot. Perot into the midfield. Intercepted by Frazier. Frazier sees a beautiful, beautiful run. Gives it right down the line. It cuts inside. An opportunity for Ho. Ho, tight angled shot. Just not able to get it off. As it'll be boxed out by the left back. That's a beautiful pass there from Frazier to realize the run down the line was there and open. But it'll be a goalkeeper's ball for a goal kick. The plate's short. Trying to work it around the back. Looks to be up the middle. They'll just fire it up the middle. And Scott will be the first one to it for the Celtics. Looks to play it outside. Smart play. Why play down the middle? A little inside, outside. Finds Frazier. Frazier over a couple. Here's a run down the side. And the offside flag is up as Addison Atiye, who had 2 goals in this morning's game will be caught offside. Definitely someone to look out for, as she has a scoring prowess to her. This one will just be sent down the field. Bitterman will get a touch up high and shoulder it to a teammate. Frazier slows things down. Will play it back to Akunwi. Nice long ball and a great touch there off the chest by Ho. A little bit too much, though, will go out of bounds. And we'll leave it for a throw-in. This one nice and long. A lot onto that. And we'll go out of bounds once more. That's on the throw, Reese Canning. So Canning will have another one. I think our teammates know how big of a throw she has. They go down the line, trying to force another throw in. Goes back to Canning. Canning will play it inside. And a touch there just to send it down the field. They'll work it down the field. It will stay in bounds down the line. It's just going to trickle out for a throw in for Scott. So slowly but surely, Holy Trinity working their way down the field, and that will be out on the Celtics. We'll have another throw-in at about the 12-yard line for the Titans. And we'll see if the long throw of Canning could be effective here. She takes a couple steps back looking for the run-up. Here's the long throw inside the box. Someone's got to be able to read that. If the Titans know that Canning has a long throw, take advantage of it early before the Celtics are able to adjust. This one played out into the midfield. And fired down, first to it. It's Perot. Turned over, though. An opportunity here. Cuts outside. Atiye will play it over to the corner. Here's Ho. Ho will try a cross way over top of the keeper. She'll get a hand on it. A much-needed hand, as there were attackers caving in, but it will go out of bounds for a corner kick for the Celtics. The Celtics obviously having that advantage of playing earlier this morning. Have had some good offensive opportunities. That one just out of bounds will result in a goal kick. This one sent down the line and handled by a midfielder, trying to get there in time before Frazier's able to meet her. She'll slow it down and still have possession. Try to play it up to the offense. A weird touch. A bouncer. Here's an opportunity as they try to break inside the box. They'll play it outside. Break in. Can she cut in? She tries to get through two. Gets through another. Falls down. And no call as she was looking for one from the ref, as she just battled her way through a couple defenders. A great effort there, I believe. That was by Casey Hunt. In the midfield now. Here's Ho. She'll play it far side. Intercepted. Good read. And they'll play it down the line. Patinade gets one back with a little bit of a 1-2. Can she get there in time? A little bit too much on that. It will go out of bounds. But a nice play nonetheless to open up some space on the field. And so we'll have a goal kick for the Celtics netminder. As a substitution coming into this game, we'll see number 8, Kira Leal, make her game debut as she joins the back line of the Titans. So the Titans coming from the LOSSA, which is a region just outside of Toronto, just east of Toronto. And then Bishop McDonnell from the WSOSSA region. This one battling. Nice play there by the center back, Akunwi, to win a couple. She is so strong back there, and she's not afraid to jump in the offense. Gets around another. We'll see all of her options. Tries to play it down the line. A strong foot by the center back to clear that one away. We'll slow things down. Here's McIntyre. Gets around a couple. She's got some options. So try to spring a TA down the wing. We know she could score some goals, and a foul will be committed It will be a free kick for Holy Trinity. I could see a very back and forth game ahead of us here. Only 10 minutes in. Both strong teams. Akunwi will take that touch maybe a little bit too hard as Patinade will try to chase it down. Kind of shouldered off, and she's still on the ground, and a whistle will be blown as it was like shoulder-to-shoulder contact. And she'll need a minute as a trainer will come out just to ensure she's okay. She's up on her feet now. We hear the applause from both teams. And Tessa Patinade will make her way off the field. Hopefully we'll see her later on. She's a strong winger. We saw her made a couple really nice plays in the first 10 minutes. Taking her place, we'll see Madison Darnley to make her game debut. And we'll be back underway as Akunwi will take a free kick. Calm down. Here's McIntyre. Gives it back to Sewell. Pressured from behind, though, and ref's going to call a little push and a foul going against Hunt as she was chasing down Sewell in her own end, but a little push from behind will result in a free kick for the Celtics. It's going to be a big midfield battle. Two strong teams who have some very strong players. As we say, some of these games where some teams just outpace and outplay and outstrength some other teams. These teams look very evenly matched here early on. Akunwi will take it on the back line. She'll play it over to the left back, Peverly. Peverly pressured right away, though, by Darnley. In the box, Peverly will get it back, but she's being chased down by Darnley. Down the line, out of bounds it goes. It will be a Titans throw. Fraser will calm things down. That's what she does. Nice pick, though, from Bascos. Sends it in. Sewell's there first. Still getting chased down. The keeper will come out and will just dive on top of it and kill that momentum. Nice little attack here from the Titans. And out it's fired. Beautiful touch to calm things down for Fraser. She'll cut past one. Now she's got some space ahead of her. She looks down the line, puts a beautiful ball on for Ho. Ho's going to put a sprint on it, but beating her there is Perot. And Perot will just work that one out. Sewell will send it out of bounds. It will be a throw for the Titans around the 45-yard line. Big one. Ends up on the feet of Scott. And pressuring it right away as Casey Hunt seems to be a common theme. That Hunt just hounds the ball whenever the defense has it. Foul committed by a fellow attacker of Holy Trinity. We'll have a free kick taken right away by Scott. Up the field. One touch, round one. Here's some room to work with. Ho's got one to beat. Puts it in the middle. Two chasing and a light shot on net. Will be an easy scoop for the keeper. Oh, Smallenberg with the shot, who's all over the offense in the first game as well. Conway will step up. Nice little knee. Beautiful touch by Fraser. She's just so good, so composed. You could definitely tell she's played at a high level for a while. And that's a beautiful ball. Down the line. Atayi will keep it in and sends it right to a defender. As Piquel, that one's still in the box though as it gets turned over and Scrambly sends it away. Here's Sewell at the top of the box. She tries a shot. It's curling in and just over top of the net it goes. Sewell, the right back though, pushes up, keeps the offense on the attack. just skies it a little bit too much. And subbing back into this game, which is great to see, is Tessa Patinade. She'll go right back into that. Looks like she's going to go on the far side this time. Kind of a left winger, left mid type of position. This one turned over in the offensive end. A TA. Opportunity in the box. She tries one shot, gets blocked though. And slowly but surely, Lily Pickell will move it out. Sewell, pressured from behind. Turned over. Here comes Patinade. If she can get there in time, she got Scott to beat. Scott wins the 50. And immediately, Leal will send that one out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in for the Celtics. Just bouncing around here. Both teams looking for something. Sewell is on that play. It backs to Scott. Scott will play it for Frazier. Frazier's got one on her back. Makes a fancy move and frees up all of this space. You hear her teammates getting loud for that phenomenal move. This one down the line, a battle from Ho, and a flag will be called. It will be a Holy Trinity ball, a free kick at that, for a foul against Ho. Got a little bit aggressive there on the sidewall. A shoulder from Bitterman. Calms that ball down. Here's Estrada, pardon me. Battle on the side, on the near side. Nice play inside. A TA, little 1-2, gets it back. Peverly, who makes her way to the offense, still has one to beat. Can she put on the Jets? A nice shoulder-to-shoulder battle is one from Leal. And the Titans are able to break it out. Estrada looks near side to Darnley. Darnley sends one over a couple heads. Giving chase is Kerrigan. And Scott's going to let that one roll out of bounds as she's smart enough to know that will be a goal kick. So just over halfway gone in the first half. A phenomenal game this is shaping up to be. Both these teams having their opportunities. A substitution coming in here for Holy Trinity. It'll be number 12 coming to this game. That's Grace Knox-Cruz checking into this game. She'll looks like to presume the right back position as well. Coming to this game for the Celtics will be number 4, Ava Long. Looks like she's going to play left wing. So the Celtics will pass it around the back. Looks for Long. Gets her first touches of the game. Sends it up almost to herself. And a smart play out of bounds there by Risordo to calm things down. On the throw, here's Peverly. Darnley gets a hand on it. So does Schmallenberg, pardon me. Down the line, stopped by Frazier, but then she goes again. Here's Patinade. Calm down though. Frazier goes around one, using her skill. Why not crack a shot this far out? Over the keeper and in! A long bomb from Adrian Frazier opens the scoring for the Celtics. What a beautiful goal by Frazier. She goes around one defender, realizes how much open space she has, the keeper a little bit off her line, and just picks her pocket, top corner beauty. 1-0. That's a beautiful goal. One of the best we'll see all day, I'm sure of it. And I would expect nothing from the less of how good of a player Adrian Frazier is. We've seen it so far this game. She's so technical, and she proves it there again. It's 1-0 Celtics, as that will go out of bounds for a goal kick. And so if you're the Titans, you're still very much in this. It's only a 1-0 game. You've got to shake this one off. That's just a beautiful goal. You got to give the props, and you got to regroup as we're facing the last 10 minutes here in the first half. Titans will play it short. They'll go up the line. Nice play by Frazier. Intercepts the ball and gets it back. Looks for a cross. Chips it over. Far side. Looks for Ho. Ho will have to throw on the Jets there in order to get there in time. She's battling with Perot. And I believe offside going to be the call. It will be against Ho. Just a little bit too far upfield. So it'll be pulled right back. And for a free kick. As everyone goes upfield, a little bit spread out. We'll see. They decide to go to the near side, but there to read it was Sewell. Here's Ho. Bitterman will get it in the midfield. This shifting from the Celtics team is very good. You could see there that Peverly, the left back, kind of shifted outside and up the field a little bit when they saw Bitterman with the ball looking to shift. I like to see. That's a beautiful, beautiful soccer from them. Here's Darnley coming down the near side. And an interception, and Peverly will take it over and play it up the line all this time in space here. We'll see how they use it. Here comes the defenders. They meet them, and they fire it upfield with a switch. On the far side, Patinade trying to win a battle. We'll just fire one in the box. That could be dangerous if it bounces around. We'll see who gets there first. It's just floating. Frazier will be the first one to it. Stepping back on the back line, plays it back to Patinade, and just a missed touch there. It's one of those things where you think you have it on the foot, trying to control it. Got to pull the foot back a little bit too much there. We'll go out of bounds. And we'll have a throw-in on the far side. Far throw from Sewell. Will be touched and just fired into the air. And they'll calm things down. Here's Frazier. Play it back to Sewell. Very calm and composed. They want the 1-2, and they get it. Very nice play, and this opens up the offense now. But a beautiful play on the back line there to stop that attack. Trying to go around one. She wants to switch the opposite side of the field. Smart play to play it back to her right back. And now she tries to join the offense. Frazier will read it, though. Go around some, take a step back. Just slow things down. That's what she does best. Get her team out of dangerous scenarios. Akunwi will take that ball, take a turn. Here's Peverly. Got some space. She'll try to go on a run. Sends it to Ava Long. And Knox Cruz. Battling for it. Loses the battle to Long. Long will play it in the middle. And fired out. A foul, I believe, will be coming against the Titans. We'll have a free kick from the 29-yard line. And we'll see who the taker will be. Emilis Akunwi. Looks to be the free kick taker. A 4-person wall made from the Titans. We'll see if she decides to shoot it. They have numbers, though, if she wants to cross. She'll try the shot. It's floating in, and that's right into the keeper's hands. Great effort there. But the keeper didn't have to move much on that one in order to keep that in her grasp. She'll send it out to midfield. First to it, though, is the Celtics. Here's Ho. Nice touch, gets around one. Now she's got tons of space. Ho, what will she do? She tries the shot. It's through the keeper's hands, but still deflected wide. And the Titans will break it out. Nice move. Little 1-2, gets it outfield. Now they'll start the transition. Here's Leal. Gives it back to Piquel. Down the line. No one's there, though. Akunwi will be the first one to it. And she'll try to run it out with Patinade on her back. Here's Frazier. Didn't like what she saw upfield, so she decides to turn back. And out of bounds it goes off a pass attempt to Sewell. Will be a Titans throw-in. And a substitution coming into this game for the Titans. It'll be number 22, Addison Nokus, making her game debut. She'll take off Estrada, pardon me. Here's the throw. Down the line, a header into the midfield. Cut off. Darnley. And a offside will be called. The back line being very effective from Bishop McDonald. Kind of pushing up a little bit and forcing them offside. So we'll have a free kick with 5 minutes to go here in first half action of Group D between Holy Trinity and Bishop McDonald. And we're back on after the free kick. Here's Kerrigan. Just to send it in, kind of floated in there. Nobody was there or ready for the Titans. And a transition will be started. Tries to send Ho down the wing. Perot is there and smartly lets it go out for Holy Trinity. In the midfield, two are chasing it. Nobody wants to join the action. A through ball is sent for the Titans. But a foul will be called going against the Celtics in the midfield there. It was just a battle shoulder to shoulder, and ref's going to say the Celtics player got a little bit too aggressive. So allows everybody from the Titans to push up to about, honestly, the top of the box if they want to. We'll see what they decide to do here. They'll send it in. It's a high riser into the box. Opportunity for the Titans. Lure looking to tie it up. And a opposite foul will be called, this time on the Titans, for maybe getting a little bit too pushy when trying to push inside the box. Now a free kick from the 15-yard line. Peverly. Kept in and wins a run. That's a beautiful ball from Long. Out of bounds it goes. And a substitution, a couple of them coming from the Celtics side. Abby Reed checking in, as well as Grebe for the Celtics. And Reed will step up to take the throw-in. And she'll get it right back as it's sent immediately out of bounds. So Grebe will take it once more. Looks for Long. Long with a defender on her back, turns, gets it out, and a smart play again, this time by Risordo, to clear it out of danger. Grebe will continue to take these throw-ins down the line. This one headed into the middle. Bitterman, she's there. Ho's also there with a defender on her back in the box. Nice little turn, opens her up, shot, she scores! What a move to open up some space in the box and puts it in the bottom left corner to make it 2-0 for the Celtics. That's Marlo Ho with a beautiful move. She had a defender on her back, facing the opposite way in a quick move to kind of push her 180 and open her right up. And it's her and the goalie, and she won't miss many of those. It's 2-0. And we're in the final 2 minutes now of the first half. Couple substitutions coming into this game for Holy Trinity. We'll have Bascos subbing in. And so now the Titans, they played a good game so far, but now they're down by 2. Still lots of soccer left to play, though. Patinay down the wing. She'll try to get possession, and she will. So send it in quickly. Scott will, that's Frazier. And a quick move will open her up and give it to Long. Long down the wing. Saw nothing. Great move and a smart move to play to the midfield. Tries to play a through ball down the ring to the goal scorer, Ho. Nice turn by Patinade. Looks for a teammate in the midfield. Frazier will shut that down and get past another. Frazier gives it off. And a ball to the wing. Here's Ho. Bitterman. Back to Ho. She realized how much space she would have. Nice cut. Gets past one. Now she opens her up. Tries to give it back to Bitterman. Frazier will have to run in and save that and fire a shot just wide of the net. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. We'll see how much added time is allotted from the referee. I'm going to guess not too much, maybe a minute. We haven't seen the ref add too much time throughout these games today as they'll look to play it from the back. The Titans will play it, look inside now. Sewell will intercept that long ball. .50 on the far side, won by the Titans. And they'll look to transition it. Here's the switch. Look for Pat Nate on the far side. Peverly is giving chase for the Celtics. Pardon me, make that read. And that will do it for the first half. No added time from the referee. A solid effort from both those teams, but the shots are 6-0 for the Celtics. I don't think it tells the full story as the Titans had their opportunities, but as it stands is a 2-0 lead for the Bishop McDonnell Celtics. We'll be back after a 5-minute halftime. Don't go anywhere. You're watching AA Girls Soccer OFSAA action.
Our city is your city. Come share it with us.
Welcome back here to Kingston, Ontario, as we have second half action between the Bishop McDonald Celtics and the Holy Trinity Titans. Is a 2-0 game after the first half, the first 30 minutes. Quite back and forth. I thought the midfield battle was very strong, but the shots tell a different story. It's 6-0 for the Celtics in a 2-0 lead on the scoreboard. And so we'll see what can change up here. I'm sure the Titans had a long conversation during halftime trying to figure things out. So we'll see what they can do here. This one's sent back to Scott. So he'll take her time, try to play it up the line, but it'll be intercepted. In the midfield, sent it in. Here's Pantanay trying to get on the end of that. Won't be successful. Up the line. It's number 4, Darnley. Pardon me. That's the other number 4, Ava Long. McConaughey will get that ball and just try to fire it up the field. Controlling touch, though, brought down by Grebe. Grebe in the midfield going to work it. Try to play far side, and it's successfully. Over to Spears. Spears with the ball up the line. Can she get there in time? A sprinting Schmallenberg. But it will go out of bounds, and it will be a Titans throw. Grebe on it. Defender on her back. Gets through a couple. We'll leave it for Spears. And this ball turned over. Here comes Zezo. But Spears will get that ball and send it to Grebe. Will look for a switch potentially. He looks for a run down the line. No offside flag is up, and Ava Long was almost there, off and away, but Lily Pekel will just clear that one to the side out of danger. That could have been dangerous. But we'll have a throw-in on the far side. Quick throw. Schmallenberg beats one defender. Nice move there by Grebe. She'll play it to Fraser, who's far out but is not afraid of shooting far. Dances through a couple. Now she's in the box, left-footed. A lob to the keeper. She danced through 3 opponents but could not find the finish. Be cleared out by the netminder. Over top of one. Here's Sewell. Sewell will let it go out of bounds. That one just bounced over top of Casey Hunt. Long throw, controlled by Bitterman. Spears to Grebe. Grebe will chip it over a couple. And Beho had to get it off quickly. She does. Pekel will just clear it once more to the sideline as she had a couple players on her back. Here's the throw. Bouncing in the midfield, controlling touch from Grebe. Grebe will try a shot and a diving save by the keeper to play it to the corner. That's a beauty. Spears will dance past one. Tries the cross, not much on it though. We played right into the middle. That's not what she would have wanted. You hear her, as soon as that happened, she shouted no because, well, just not the play she would have wanted. That was Canning. And out of bounds that one goes. And we'll have a throw in from Abby Reed on the far side. Still, whistle will be called. And I believe a player's, we're going to ask for a trainer back there. She's on her feet, but she's needing to be looked at. I believe she's holding the side of her head, it looks to be. It looks like it's something to do with her head. That's always never, ever good to see. But she still is on her feet. She always was on her feet. She never had to go down and take her time as if she was really out of it. She's making her way. She's walking back to the table. So good to see. That's just a really tough play. We hope she's okay. We'll keep an eye on her and see if she comes back into this game later on. That's number 24, Lily Pakel. Couple substitutions coming into this game for the Celtics. Number 23, Tia Castellarin, as well as number 16, Alexa Stradato. Out of bounds, that one goes on the far side. Will get resumed here. It will be a Holy Trinity throw. They'll play it in. And out of bounds, a misconnected pass as Patinade trying to play it back to her right back. Can't connect. We'll have a throw in now for the Celtics. We'll await the throw. They'll play it back to Akunwi. And look at this. She'll switch it. That's a beautiful ball to Spears. Spears at the top of the box. She has some room to shoot. She will. And it will take a bounce off the keeper. And she'll go and scoop that ball up. Nice play there. Nice beautiful ball by Emilis Akunwi. And here comes the Titans. Patinade will try to go on the outside around the defender, Abby Reed. She'll cut back, try to play it back to Nokus. And a nice play there to free up that ball. She'll give it to Frazier. Frazier looks for Spears. Spears takes a touch. The defender takes a tumble. That will open her right up, and a through ball right on the opposite side. A smart play there by the keeper. That's Grace Bishop to come out of her net and play that ball. Grebe. Fakes inside, goes around. In a ball that potentially was looking for a through ball, Bishop will just scoop up and slow things down. She'll send it all the way down. We're 7 minutes through this first half now. What a touch there from Bitterman. She'll send it down the line. Bitterman gets it back. Plays it for Grebe in the midfield. Grebe got a couple defenders around her. Does a little dancing. Ends back up on Bitterman's foot. Chasing her down. A great play by Nokus to Patinade. Down the line. Giving chase is Kerrigan. Akunwi will beat the defender. She's such a strong defender back there. She could do a lot with this ball. And look at that pass. A little curl on it perfectly on the foot for Spears. Spears will send one. She was looking for Castellarin, but just a little bit off. Nice chase there by Long to cut that ball off. Gives it to Bitterman. Good pressure here by the Celtics, not letting the Titans break out at all. Out of bounds, that one goes. A good shield by Bascos. And that one goes out of bounds. They'll play it back to the back line. The Celtics looking for a switch here. We'll see how the Titans pressure this. Nice little inside-outside move for Grebe. And here comes the transition. Nice move from the Titans. Opens things up here. That's Kerrigan trying to put on the offense. Akunwi will step up and shut things down and move it out. Tries to play it down the line. Cut off. Nokus will give it right back to Akunwi. Not what she would have wanted. She'll look back and play the safe option. Back to Abby Reed for Scott. A lot of this recently from the Celtics is the switching. And that just opens the field right up. Allows them to penetrate down the middle when needed. That takes a good bounce for Castellarin. Inside for Spears. Nice play there from Leal, and she'll get fouled. So the Titans will have a free kick on their own 25. And 10 minutes into this second half, still a 2-0 game. A lot of offense, though, from the Celtics. The Titans would like to get going here. Frazier will just kick that one down. Has a hand on her head after taking that hard header just moments ago. 1-2, beautiful move. Tries to send it down the line. I don't know if Spears was expecting it. That gives lots of time for Canning to go get that ball. Still battling for it. Good box out by Spears will result in a near side throw-in. And 2 substitutions coming into this game for the Celtics. Here's the throw by Spears over a couple different players. Bitterman getting grabbed from behind, still has this ball, tries to cut back outside. And eventually that ball will make its way all the way back out to the defense. Reed will take it and give it back to Conway. Give it back to Reed. Long, down the line. Giving chase is Bascos. Long still with it, and some space ahead of her. If she wants it, she'll take it. Trying to run her way to the midfield, but eventually cut off by a midfielder. That was Perot. This ball movement by the Celtics is almost on another level. So it makes them such an elite team. Why they won this morning, 4-0. That pass a little bit uncoordinated, but still, nonetheless, still received. Down the line. And a good run to cut things off as Leal. She'll leave it for Bishop, and she'll scoop it up. And we'll await her decision. She'll just try to boot it downfield. We'll see how the Titans collapse on this ball. As if you're going to send it into the midfield, especially on a certain side of the midfield, your team has to shift instead of standing still. And unfortunately, the Celtics do a good job of, well, collapsing in on wherever it lands. Here's a ball down the line for Bitterman. She'll give chase. She's got some space, too, in front of her. We'll see what she does with it. Will she try to pass? A good cutoff by Nadia Perot to send that out of bounds. And so it will be a corner for the Celtics. Akanwi sends it nice and low. Bishop with an easy scoop, and she'll take it up and await a goal kick. Just letting her team expand here, but you need to expand tactically. Now collapse in on this. This could be an opportunity. Jezzo looks to get all away, gets past one, but back there to scoop it away is Abby Reed, and Jezzo still chasing her. Will go out of bounds. And a good opportunity here for the Titans, as they'll have a throw-in from about the 16-yard line. And 2 substitutions incoming for the Titans and 3 substitutions for the Celtics. Got Knox Cruz as well as Darnley for the Titans. Atiye, Ribeiro, and one more for the Celtics. So just switching things up here as we get to the later stages. Approximately halfway through this second half. Still a 2-0 game for the Celtics. Here's a throw-in deep in Celtics territory. Trying to keep it in. This one fired up to the midfield. Good beat there by the defense. They'll play it into the box. Off ahead, bouncing around and out of play it will go. And that will result in a goal kick as the Titans finally got in scoring territory. Just weren't able to kind of penetrate the midfield. And we'll have one more substitution coming in here for the Celtics. as it'll be Harlow Ho, who scored a goal earlier today. The second goal of the game. As we reach the halfway point here of the second half. And the Celtics look to break out of their own end. Now we'll go out of bounds on the near side. We'll have a Titans throw up coming. Here comes the throw. The Titans haven't had too many opportunities in the Celtics end. This could be it. This one's bouncing around the box. Trying to look for something to lob it up in the air. Controlled. Here's Hunt. Hunt goes down low, and that ball will end up out of bounds. And it'll be a goal kick for the Celtics. One of their best opportunities of the game, just weren't able to convert. They'll go outside and try to play it short. And out of bounds it will go. Here's the throw-in, and off the foot of a Celtics defender. That was number 8, Maya McIntyre. Will result in a corner for Holy Trinity. Their first one of the second half. And an opportunity to make something happen here. They would love to get at least one goal on the board, start some momentum for themselves, as they are still without a shot throughout the first 46 minutes. Here's a corner. It's a long ball. Looking for a header. A missing jump there. Back door as there was an opportunity open. Still in offensive territory. Bass goes. That ball will go out of bounds, and she will take the throw. We'll await it, bouncing around. Atiye will just boom it up the field and get it out of dangerous place. As that one will roll out of bounds. We'll see another throw up coming. As Perot will go to take it. Booted up in the air. Bouncing around. Here it comes the Titans, trying to break through. That's Kira Leal, and the keeper will go down and scoop up that ball and just control it here, and she'll boom it all the way downfield. Smart play. Pardon me, that was Emma Jezzo on that last attack, or Emmy Jezzo on that last attack. Abby Reed will try to bang that one out. It will go out of bounds off of a Titans player, and it will be a throw up coming for the Celtics. Bouncing around. And a good diving clearance there by Darnley, just trying to get it deep in the Celtics territory. The Titans have been doing a good job of getting it up the field, more than they have throughout the rest of this game. Just looking for that one final push to get it past the line and get a goal on the board. That would be most ideal for them. That's what they're looking for and aiming for. Just to get one as we approach the final 10 minutes here of full time. Here's the throw from the Titans into a very congested midfield. Jezzo finds it, looks to play Hunt on the outside. Back and forth it goes. It will bounce back out to Canning. Canning tries to fire it in. Jezzo looks to play it outside. A little bit too much heat on it as Darnley tried to give chase. Will go out of bounds and will have a goal kick for the keeper. Substitution coming into this game for Holy Trinity. It will be number 14, Marissa Resordo, coming back into this game. And the keeper will slow this one down. Played it on the near side for Spears. Nice touch by Spears. Gets it past one, and she'll be tripped as got inside on the feet there was Jezzo. So it'll be a foul and a free kick for the Celtics. And Ho will look to play it quickly. She'll play it in. Takes a turn, bouncing in the box. Opportunity there on the back door if she can get there. There is an attacker there. A diving effort from Bishop to take down the attacker and grab the ball. Dangerous opportunity though. They were still pressing. Now in the midfield. A TA will send a ball for Spears. A little bit too far. Bishop will be able to corral that one and calm it down. As time's a ticking for both these teams, but especially Holy Trinity, who if they look to get back in it, would like a goal sooner rather than later. Nice play to get past a couple as McIntyre, and offside will be called. Great defense there from Holy Trinity to move up the line and get someone just to commit a little bit too far up the field. And we'll have a free kick on the 38-yard line. This one's sent up. McIntyre's the first one to it. We'll give it to Spears. Tries to send Ho on the outside, just gets there in time and gets through a defender. Nice play by Pantanet to step up. Sent down, and Bishop will have to come out of her net to get there. Ribeiro, the first one to it. She battles with Nokas. Ribeiro in the middle, McIntyre. McIntyre down the line. That's a beautiful ball. With some space, trying to get there first is Perot, and she'll win the fight and send it back down. It will ride the line until it goes out of bounds. We'll see a throw-in for the Celtics on the far side. Substitution, one for both of these teams. We'll see Schmallenberg check back into this game, as well as for the Titans, number 8, Kira Leal will come back into this game. So just under now over 7 minutes to go here before full time. Holy Trinity, they would like to work the ball upfield. They had the ball upfield for a little bit of this half, looking strong and pressing, but just weren't able to kind of, get in the dangerous territories inside the box. So I feel like they've also done a better job at limiting the amount of opportunities the Celtics have had, as they were very dangerous in that whole entire first half. This half they've been a little bit more quiet, as they still have one goal this half, but it came at the very beginning. Here's Ho on the near side. They'll move it back. Send it up the field. Jezzo the first one to it. She'll look to transition. She'll send one down the line to Leal. Leal trying to send one in the middle, and firing back it goes off the clearance. The back line pressuring. Doesn't want the Celtics to transition very easily. Ateo. Substitution for the Celtics. Ateye will head off, and Grebe will come back on. He's getting some fresh legs, especially near the tail end of this game when Holy Trinity is going to put their maximum pressure on. Just get some fresh legs who are able to keep up with that pressure and that adrenaline that may be running through Holy Trinity, knowing they have to do it now. Back and forth in the midfield it goes. They'll play it outside to Grebe. Touch from Castellarin. Will try to play it down the line. The offside flag will come up. And we'll have a free kick for Holy Trinity now, under 5 minutes to go before full time. And I don't believe many extra minutes expected to be added from the referee. We'll find out, though. It is his decision. Free kick from Perot sent down. Here's Darnley giving chase. And a shoulder-to-shoulder battle will go out of bounds with Reed. And it will be a Titans ball. Here's the quick throw. Gives it back. Still in the corner. Can they cross it in? They do, but it's right into the keeper's hands. And she'll hold on and look for the outside throw. Such a smart move to realize you have numbers over there and tons of space, able to keep it in. Ho will move it up. Here's Schmallenberg. Schmallenberg with a defender on her back. Nice little step over to get around one. Schmallenberg trying to continue down the line. Pat Denade's on her right. And finally a cutoff. Schmallenberg tried to do a lot. She didn't have too many options, though. She did a great job of it, but eventually was too far swarmed. And that ball will go out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Bishop. We'll see where she decides to place this. Nice placement as she had an open Leal. Kira Leal looks to play a through ball. Oh, that's perfect for Jezzo. If she can get on it, just the box came a little bit too early. That was a great ball by Leal. Just a little bit too much juice on it. They ran out of real estate. Schmallenberg trying to get it, and that will be a foul from the push from behind from Canning, as those two have battled the last couple minutes. So a free kick from Ho. She'll send it in. Just fired up in the air. McIntyre will have the first touch. Schmallenberg will slow it down. That ball will rebound right back to Ho on the back line. Goes outside. Canning will send it up. Grebe takes her time, makes a play, just tries to send it over. Here's Leal. Leal will take a turn. She needs to make a play now as we're a minute and a half away from full time. Ho will take it, look at all the space. She realizes too, she'll go on a bit of a run and then play a ball looking for a through ball, but Pat Nade will leave that for Bishop, her keeper. And Bishop will for sure send a long ball out. And she does. Nokus trying to send Darnley, intercepted by Reed and sent out of bounds. So Peyton Bascos will have the throw. And Holy Trinity needs to push now. The attackers kind of realizing that just kind of standing still when you need to put the pressure on. Under a minute to go here before full time, with the Celtics up by 2. Nice interception in the midfield. Knox Cruz putting pressure. This ball turned over. Here's Bascos. She'll go for a bit of a run. Still has it. Just fired all the way back to the back line. Pattonade will play it out of bounds. It goes. And the Celtics will take their time here on the throw-in, realizing that time is their friend right now, trying to kill it. On the run, Jezzo trying to win it for Holy Trinity, and it's turned over. And a great ball there from McIntyre down the line. Giving chase, no offside. The defenders are kind of just left, and a foul, something will be called by the referee. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick all the way up the field. We'll see where this ball is going to be placed. And so it's going to be a free kick for the Celtics. Apparently the ref saw something he didn't really like. So the Celtics will take it. We're at 60 minutes. We'll see how much time the referee will add. And here comes Ho. Just trying to kill some times. Looked for Schmallenberg. Miscommunication will end up in a throw for the Titans. If the Titans want to do something, they have to do it now. Over top of Jezzo, and she'll throw a hand. That will surely be a card, and it will be a red card. Absolutely, as Ho will go down, and she'll also get a yellow. So the two girls for battling does not end up good. The referee is fed up. He gives a card to Ho, a yellow card, and a red card for Jezzo after they were battling for positioning. And Jezzo threw an arm back while turning and hit Ho near the face area. Still gives a card to Ho, though. He thought both of them were being a little bit too physical. Just trying to calm things down. He realizes the game is practically over. So we'll get things resumed. It will be a free kick for the Celtics, but just before this game ends, the ref does throw a couple cards out. So the Titans now down to 10 players. So the Titans look like they're going to have a free kick here. They're going to say the foul came before, and it's going to be a foul on the Celtics, and then the red card after happens. So we'll have a free kick for the Celtics, needing to do something now, and they have an opportunity to move the ball upfield. Leo will play it in. Immediately intercepted, and there's the full-time whistle. Bishop McDonald continues to be undefeated here on day 2 of OFSAA AA girls soccer with a 2-0 victory over the Holy Trinity Titans. A very, very good game, very tight. And the shots say 10-1, which showcases the Celtics were more dominant on offense. But Holy Trinity had their moments where they did press. They did battle in the midfield, but still the pressure and the pace that the Celtics play at still show that they are a dominant team and a force to be reckoned with. That will be the final time, unless we see them at our semifinals here later, our quarterfinals here later today. It'll be our final time we see them today. And so that will do it. Game 3 done. We have 4 more games to go here on the Cassis YouTube channel for all of your OFSAA soccer action here from Kingston, Ontario in Richardson Stadium. I've been Jacob Ewing. One more time, Bishop McDonald. The Celtics win it 2-0 over Holy Trinity. We'll see you at a 1 o'clock kickoff, so in 17 minutes, we'll see what teams are playing. It'll be from Pool C. It looks like St. Michael's Secondary School from the RLPSSAA will take on Dennis Morris High School from the SOSSA. You won't want to miss that game. Coming at you at 1 o'clock. Don't miss it. We'll see you in 16 minutes.